Hey guys, it's Haley. Today I wanted to do a video on more of a serious topic. I know I've done a couple of these lately just because I really like sitting down talking to you guys. But yeah, this video is going to be a little more serious, and today is actually National Suicide Prevention Day, and I thought that I should do just a little video on it because, I mean, I don't specifically have a background. Well, I do, but not like me personally. And I don't know, I just thought I should do a video on it just to raise some awareness and just to kind of put it out there that you're not alone and that you're not the only one going through this, and suicide is never the answer, and suicide never, it shouldn't even be an option. It shouldn't be. I know a lot of people think that's the only way out, think that's the only way things will get better, but honestly that's the only way things will get worse for other people and yourself, because when you're gone you don't really know who you affect, and you don't really know how much you affect them, and you don't really know who really cares about you. You may think no one cares about you, but if you go and do that, like, you'll see all the people who love you and care about you and wish you were here and wish they could just be with you for like one more minute. And it's a really, really scary and sad thing to think about. But yeah, I mean, I have actually lost a close friend of mine to suicide, and I've also, one of my friends, his younger brother actually committed suicide, and then another kid from my school, another 2 kids actually. So I've had 4 suicides in the last 2-3 years, and so I'm not going to say I know a lot about suicide, because you really, I mean, me personally, I have anxiety, depression, and I have like panic attacks and stuff, but I've never gotten to the point. My grandma was like, sorry guys, my grandma just came by, but what I was saying is that it's a very touchy subject, and it's a very personal kind of thing. But yeah, I've lost 4 people to suicide. I knew 3. One of them I didn't really know that well. I knew that he went to school with me, but I didn't personally know him. But yeah, so for me, it's like really hard to talk about this because I know the feeling of being so low. You know what I mean? Like, I know because I have, you know, tons of different things like going on in my life, and I know how you can feel so low and literally feel like no matter what happens, you're just too low to lift yourself back up. And when you feel like that, you're not alone, because there are other people who feel the same way, who have gone through the same thing. You're not, I know everyone thinks they're alone, but in reality, no one's ever alone. You know what I mean? And I had this friend named Tyler, and I actually met him online. And we were good friends, and it was Thanksgiving of 2012, and it was me and my boyfriend's anniversary at the time, and Tyler told me that he liked me, and he knew I had a boyfriend, whatever, and I was like, you know, I have a boyfriend, like, I'm happy that you told me, but whatever. And he was like, okay, I'll just go, like, whatever. And I thought, like, oh, he's just gonna go away, like, I'll talk to him tomorrow. And the next thing I knew, he committed suicide. And ever since that, I've kind of always thought it was my fault, because I felt like the last thing I said to him shouldn't have been the last thing that I said to him. And it shouldn't have ended like that, and he shouldn't have done that to himself, because I'm still hurting right now, and that was 2 years ago. And he may have thought no one cared, no one, like, it didn't matter to, no one cared that he felt like that, no one would understand him, but I'm still hurting right now, and I'm still in shock that that happened, and I'm still missing him and wishing I could have those last couple minutes back and do something completely different. And it really, really hurts that I feel like I'm the reason that he did it. And everyone tells me, like, you're not the reason, like, you didn't make him do that, like, it was his decision. But I'm like, but I was the one thing that pushed him over the edge. And I don't know, I still feel horrible about it. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I didn't want you guys to think I was just blabbering on about something I knew nothing about, because I know people do that, and I know everyone's like, you don't know what you're talking about, you've never been through it, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to share a little bit of my story, and I wanted you guys to know that you are never alone, you will never be alone, and if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm just a message away. You can ask me to follow you on Twitter, and then we can DM. I have Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, obviously. Just if you ever need to talk to me, I'm always there. I mean, I have a Kick if you guys want it. Just message me on YouTube and I'll give you my Kick and we can talk. It's just, I don't want you guys to feel like you're alone. I don't want you to think that no one's there for you, even if your parents just don't care and just think that you're just doing this for attention and you aren't really upset, you're just saying it so you'll get attention, whatever. I don't know why parents do that and why parents make their kids feel like that. That's another thing. Parents don't realize, even when a kid says they're depressed, the parents are just like, oh yeah, sure you are, like whatever. Or they'll just push it off to the side, but then when the kid's gone, they're like, oh my god, they weren't kidding. And then they feel horrible. And that's something parents should really think about, because if your kid is being brave enough to tell you that they feel that something's wrong in their life, you should be there for them and help them get through it, not just push it aside. And yeah, that's just one thing that I think really needs to be brought up. But I just really hope that someone raises awareness about suicide and depression and anxiety and everything like that, because I think it's a very serious issue, and it's a very serious, not an illness, but it's something very serious that a lot of people don't take very seriously. And they think like, oh yeah, like everyone has their own problems, but that's the thing. Everyone does have their own problems, and you don't know what someone's going through. So if you're going to go around and telling people to kill themselves on Twitter and telling people that they don't deserve to live, that they're a waste of space, that they're nothing, that they're stupid and disgusting and fat and a whore and a slut, I've been called all of that. I know that you guys may not believe that, but I've been called every name in the book ever. I really have. And in a way, it's made me stronger, because I mean, I make these freaking videos for the whole entire world to see. Like, I make these videos that anyone can look at. You can be in like Jamaica and see my face. Well, that sounds creepy, but like, you just have to push through it, because I remember one of my favorite quotes, I don't remember what it's from, but it was, make your haters your motivators. So anyone who tries to put you down, that should motivate you, or at least try to motivate you to work even harder, to show them that, you know what, I don't care what you said about me, I'm going to rise above your immaturity and be fucking awesome. But yeah, I want you to know that if you're going through something, I'm here, you always have me, I love you, I care about you, and you're not the only one, ever. And I just want you guys to know that I love you a lot, and yeah. So I will talk to you in my next video, and yes, I don't know why I keep saying and, but yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!